So in this video we'll be looking at advanced video tracking. Now what is video tracking? Suppose you have a video embedded on your website and you want to track the engagement with that video specifically. So that is what is your advanced video tracking basically. Now it's different for different platforms. Like for YouTube we have inbuilt variables and inbuilt tags, but we don't have for other platforms like Vimeo. So we'll be seeing for YouTube as well and for other platforms as well. So firstly we'll see how to set it up for YouTube. So for YouTube, firstly it starts with the trigger. So you'll have to go to your triggers and you have to create a trigger like this, where trigger configuration, trigger type will be YouTube video. Then you'll select what all you have to capture, start, complete. You can tick or untick this according to your preference. I'll tick it right now. Then you can track the progress, and even in progress you want it in percentages, right? So you'll enter the percentages 10, 25, 50, 75, 90, right? Then yeah, we'll save this. We'll name it YT all videos. Then we'll go to variables, and what we'll do in variables, in these built-in variables we'll go to configure and we'll tick all the video ones because we want all these variables, right? So we'll tick all these video variables. Then next thing we'll do, in variables itself we'll create a lookup table. So if you go to new, you have a lookup table variable type, right? So I've already created one. So what is the input variable here? It is the video status, and the input is progress. Alright, so for a progress you want the output to be the video status and the video percent. So video status, perhaps it could be progress, right? So here it will be progress, and video percent, how much percent of the video is completed. If the user is through 25%, it will show the number 25 here, and I've added a percentage sign. So while it shows us, it will show progress 25%, right? And set default value. If where there is no match, it will automatically be set to video status, which is progress, right? So this is our lookup table. Then we'll go to tags, and in tags we'll create a YouTube video tag, and track type will set it to event, category video. You can change this according to your needs, the category, action and label, but I prefer to keep it like this: action, lookup table, and trigger. We'll set the trigger to the YouTube trigger we had created earlier, and yeah, we'll just name it and save it. So now if I were to go to my site, I'll go to about, and this is a YouTube video that I have embedded on the site. So if I just play this, and if I come back here, you can see that we have some events that I've fired. So in this one, if I go to variable, video current time, because it just started, so the current time we were at 0 seconds, but the total duration in seconds is 158 seconds. Then it gives you all the details: video status, start, video title, video URL, video visible. And then this is the point where we pause the video. I pause the video at 1 second. So video current time 1, video status, pause, and again you can get all the details like this. So this is how you perform, this is how you set up YouTube tracking and see how people engage with the video that you have embedded on your website. Also, if I were to just go here and complete the video, yeah, so I've completed the video now, and this should give us, yeah, another event. It said video percent 100, video current time 158, and video status complete. So again, this is how you track a YouTube video that is embedded on your site. Now let's see for other platforms such as Vimeo, right? It's not the same because as we have the YouTube configurations built in, it's not the same case with Vimeo. So let's see how to do that. So for other platforms like Vimeo, what you need to do, you need to go to Google and just search Vimeo tracking for GTM and click on the one containing bounties. So you'll be led to this site, and here you can find the resources, or as they call it, the recipes. Like they have created configurations that are recipes, and within them are your ingredients, which are your tags, triggers, and variables. So it is just a way to name it. Alright, then we'll download this file. Click on download file, and this is your whole recipe. This will be your JSON file which you'll have to download and then import into GTM. So I'll just click save as to D and keep the name as it is. Save it, and yeah, this is done. So now we'll just go to Google Tag Manager, and in the admin panel here you can see import container, and we'll choose the container file, which is our JSON file, and we want to set it into the existing workspace, which is our default workspace. And you don't want to set it on override, because if you set it on override, then all these new changes that are coming in with the JSON file will overwrite your current changes that are there in the default workspace. So you want to merge them. You want the new changes and the previous changes that you had made to be merged, right? And then yeah, I'll just confirm. As you can see, they have added their own they have actually created a whole folder for us. So if you go here, and we know folders are just a way to keep things organized, so in that you can see they have created some tags, some triggers, and a few variables as well. But you don't just want to go to preview now and see if it's working or not. You actually want to go inside each tag, each variable, each trigger to check if it's proper or not, right? Or if everything's correct or not. So you might need to change some settings, not all settings, some settings according to your wishes. So firstly, we are in the GA event Vimeo tracking tag. You can see the categories, videos. Again, you can change this if you'd like. And there's action and label. So this is in a hierarchical order. Like first you'll see the category, then in the action, then you'll see the action, and then you'll see the label. So suppose if I want the video name to appear first, I'll just paste it here. And then if I want the action to appear second, I'll paste it here. Alright. And non-interaction hit will set it to false, because this is an interaction hit. And this you can just disable, because this is how things worked previously in Google Analytics. Now it's not needed, because the settings variable was not available at that time. Now it's available, so we can select our GA settings config, and yeah, we are good to go with this tag. So now we'll just go and check out the trigger. Even in this you can see it's a custom event Vimeo track, and yeah, we don't need to make any changes here. Okay, so I'll just save these changes that I made in the tag. So these two I've done with the checking part. Now I'll go to the variables, and as you can see they have started it with DLV, which is a good naming convention so that you don't get confused later. Now I won't actually change the variables, because this might break the tags, and there might be some errors that come up. So it's not advised to change the variable. Yeah, then finally I'll go to the Vimeo tracking plugin tag, and you can see there's a custom HTML JavaScript script that they have written. And if you're familiar with JavaScript, you will know how it's working and what it's doing. But if you're not, it's totally fine. But it's better if you get a basic understanding of how it works. As you can see, it is giving you the different values like play, pause, and watch to end will be ended. So yeah, and we had seen previously as well that it's stored in key value pairs. So that's just it. And you can see the different values, percentages. So it's just good practice to go through all of this once, and then yeah. And what this means is that percentage for every 25% it will give you a value, but for each 10 or 90% it will give you a value, right? And then there's configuration details as well, which they have added as comments. So this won't actually be a script or a function, this is just comments which won't affect anything of the script. So yeah, so all of our checking is done. Now we can go to preview and see if it actually works or not. So we'll go to preview now. Click connect. Yeah, if I were to go to summary now, you can see that one of the tags they created for us has already fired, right? This is just a page view because it works on the page view, like our page was loaded so it fired, but the other tag has not yet fired. Suppose we were to click play and then go back here, as you can see new events have occurred, and in that one the other tag has fired. If we were to go to variables now, you can see that DLV video action, play, video name, then event, yeah, video action has changed to pause since I paused the video. And if I were to say play the video again, it would create another event that would say play and similarly pause. So now suppose I've gone past 50% of the video, right? So now it will give you all these events. In data layer as well, you can see video action, play, video name being Batman. So yeah, this is how video tracking can be done, both for YouTube, which is already configured in Google Tag Manager, as well as other platforms which are not already built in, like Vimeo. And if you were to have a video embedded on your website that's from some other platform as well, you could follow the same steps as we did with the Vimeo one. Just make sure that the source you're downloading the recipe from is trusted. Alright, so Bounteous and Analytics Mania are a few of the various trusted sources out there. So just make sure that the source you're getting it from is trusted. So yeah, in this video we saw how to set up YouTube video tracking and Vimeo video tracking, and how to actually see or find the data in the summary or in the uh, preview mode. So yeah, this was all for the video. Thank you.